Are you sure this is the place? I don't know, sir. He could... Very well, then. Mephiles! I know that you're here. Come on out, for I challenge your leadership and possession over this island. I challenge you to a duel! Face me, if you dare. Be prepared for the coup of the century. Ah! What? Be prepared for sensational news. A shiny new era is tiptoeing nearer. And where do we feature? Just listen to teacher. I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously square. Be prepared. Mephiles. At last, we meet. Minus, I believe. It's a privilege to meet the member of an organization that I recently just discovered. You've been quite the pain in my thigh, if I say so myself, coming to my island, looking for Zark to claim for yourself. What did you do to my men? Oh, nothing much. I'll admit they will make quite interesting vessels. But really, I just wanted a bit of privacy between you and me. This is between the two of us, after all. But hey, enough of that. Look at you. Gene himself, reborn. How did you... Oh, I have my ways. But if I'm being honest, you do look quite different, if I say so myself. New look, and probably even a new personality. Well, when you've been trapped in an endless void for more than 4 years, that's bound to do something to you. But that's beside the point. You know why I'm here. Indeed, you require the card that I possess, as well as Zark. Well, I'm afraid I have come too far in my quest to give them up to the likes of you. I'm afraid that you will fail. I am too ambitious to lose, especially now. Ugh. Then I believe we are both in an agreement then. Very well then. Allow us to settle this fate. I've been waiting to use this on you. Go, Barrion Spearfield! What is this? You like it, Mephiles? This is a Barrion Spearfield. I was given only one when I returned to these dimensions, and I was saving it specifically for you. Not only can I inflict real damage while I am in this field, but with it, my new powers come to their full potential. And now, I can reveal my true new self. Well, Mephiles, what do you think? Well, and I thought you were ugly before. Joke while you can. This conflict ends now. Let us begin. Very well then. A duel for the ages. For the future of our goals. And a duel to determine who gets Zark.
Duel! Duel!
I will be making the first move if you don't mind. I draw. I summon Rodent of the RO to the field. Using his effect, I can special summon my annoying child of the RO to the field as well. Then I will activate the spell RO Chemical Reboot. This spell card allows me to perform a Fusion, Xyz, and Synchro Summon all at once, using only my 2 monsters. So I will combine Rodent and Annoying Child into these 3 monsters. First, I Fusion Summon Kaiju of the GRO. Then, I Synchro Summon Destroyerbot of the GRO. And lastly, I will Xyz Summon my Maiden of the GRO.
Interesting. So that spell card allowed you to perform a Fusion, Xyz, and Synchro Summon all in one turn?
If you think that's the biggest trick in my book, then you haven't seen anything yet. I will end my turn with 1 face down card. Your move.
Very well then. Prepare yourself, Mephiles, for this shall be your only turn. I draw! Now, let me bring us home. Go, Baryon World! Baryon World has a large variety of different effects, depending on the number of Baryon monsters on my field or in my graveyard. The more monsters I have, the stronger the effect. Now, what is a world without its king? I summon him. And since there is 1 Baryon monster, Baryon World is completely unaffected by all card effects, and its effects cannot be negated.
So in other words, that field spell isn't going anywhere.
Correct. Now I activate my King's special ability, which lets me draw another Baryon card from my deck. Next, by revealing my Baryon Bishop in my hand, I can special summon his Queen. And Queen also lets me special summon the Baryon Bishop I revealed on top of that. Now prepare yourself, Mephiles, because this is your first of many problems. I overlay my 3 level 7 monsters. With these 3, I build the overlay network and Xyz summon. Behold, Baryon World's first line of defense. I reveal Baryon Emperor Tachyon Halberg!
Okay, that's our cue. Now then, let's get... What on earth? So now what do? Should I leave or help out the others with... What the heck? So, how much farther is the docks then? Not too far now, just a few more miles. Guys? He summoned it. Sweet mother of the Egyptian gods! What the heck is that? Gentlemen, that is the first line of defense for Baryon World. And that can only mean the final battle of this conflict has just begun. Interesting. I would almost say that looks impressive.
You should be impressed. Wait until you see his special ability. Once he is summoned, he shuffles all of your monsters back into the deck. Say bye-bye, Mephiles.
Thanks for the offer, but I won't be needing it. I'll have my RO Fusion shuffle my monsters back into the deck instead.
A fusion spell? That means...
Only in this case, I get a fusion monster in return. An offer I cannot refuse. I shuffle all 3 of my monsters and fusion summon portal to the GRO!
Like I am going to be scared of a puny little portal.
You shouldn't fear the portal, but rather what is inside of it. First of all, when my portal is summoned, it goes face up to my field spell zone as a field spell card.
A field spell?
Yep. And not only can I add one RO card from my deck to my hand for each fusion material used to summon it, meaning I add 3 cards, but you're not allowed to attack me directly while the portal is in my field spell zone.
Fine. I set 2 cards face down and end my turn. You're lucky.
Then I will make it mine. I draw. I activate my RO ticket, which adds another RO card from my deck to my hand.
Go ahead, Mephiles. Add all the cards you need. It will do nothing to save you.
Oh, I would think twice about that. Now here's a surprise. I activate RO Chart A and RO Chart B in my pendulum zones.
Pendulum? You have pendulum cards?
Correct. You can thank a certain Yugioh Celadon for the idea. Now then, with these 2 monsters, I am allowed to pendulum summon between the levels of 1 and 12. Don't worry, it won't get worse. Oh wait, I lied, because of RO Chart A's pendulum ability. Since I control no monsters, I'm allowed to pendulum summon monsters from my deck, in addition to my hand and extra deck.
The deck? Can't be.
So with these 2 monsters, I pendulum summon Apia, Sloth of the RO, Rata of the RO, Vigilante of the RO, Coolio of the RO, and from my hand, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon!
Odd Eyes? That card. How do you have that card?
When you have the power to create almost any card that you desire, you can create just about anything. Now then, I activate RO Chart B's Pendulum ability. With it, I can turn your Xyz monster's rank into a level for this turn.
Level 5 or higher? Oh no.
Now, let's have some fun. To expand my never-ending bag of tricks, I activate Coolio's special ability, allowing it to perform a fusion summon without the need of polymerization. So I'll combine himself with my Sloth of the RO. With these 2, I fusion summon Snortosaur of the GRO. Now I'll use my Sloth's special ability. By banishing RO ticket from my graveyard, I can summon it back to the field. In addition, since my Rata is a tuner monster, I'll tune it with this Sloth that I just summoned. Synchro summon Spiritualist of the GRO! And lastly, I'll activate Rata's graveyard effect, targeting Vigilante, and thus allowing him to special summon himself back to the field. His level also changes to match my Vigilante. Now I overlay them! Xyz summon! Come on out! Cyber Wreck of the GRO!
Your monsters, they look pathetic. Absolutely ridiculous. It looks like somebody threw them all in the garbage bin.
You're not too far off, actually. These monsters are the spirits of beings that were criticized, and thus rejected for their own stupidity, rejected for their own horribleness, and rejected because they were inferior to those that were higher quality to them. And here they are, in the form of my deck. I have given these spirits new life, a new purpose, to allow me to accomplish my goals to resurrect Zark.
What exactly do you plan to do, Mephiles? Why would you want to control Zark anyway?
Why should I bother telling you? You won't be around long enough to find out. Now, I activate CyberX special ability. When it succeeds summoned, all of my monsters gain 1,000 attack points. On top of that, I'll use CyberX's other special ability. By using up an overlay unit, I can destroy a spell or trap you control for each GRO monster I have. Since I have 3, I can destroy that many spell or traps. But don't worry, your Baryon world won't be going anywhere. Your face downs, on the other hand. Now let's battle! Snortosaur, destroy his pathetic Halberg! Go, Hyper Sneeze!
Not so fast. I use up one of my monster's overlay units, and it is not destroyed by this battle.
You still take the damage.
Urgh!
And let me share you a little secret. My Snortosaur gains an additional attack for every other GRO monster I control, meaning he has 2 more attacks lying in wait. Go!
Urgh! I use up another overlay unit! Urgh!
Now attack a 3rd time!
Again! Another overlay unit! Ah!
Now, Odd Eyes, destroy his pathetic Halberg with Spiral Flame Strike! Oh, and when Odd Eyes battles a level 5 or higher monster, the damage you take is doubled!
No! I activate Baryon Bishop's Graveyard effect! Not only can I summon it to my field, but neither of these 2 monsters can be destroyed for the rest of this turn! The Spear Field also forces me to take real damage as well.
Very well then. Cyberek, Spiritualist, you might as well attack him as well. Do some more damage!
Ah! Ugh!
Congratulations! You actually managed to survive more than 1 turn against me. Not many people can live long enough against me to say that. Oh well then. I set 2 cards and end my turn. It's your move.
You fiend. I'll make this very academy your grave. I draw!